Sagittarius, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. I am your Saggy sister. It is in my rising. I literally have your energy. Now, do me a favor. If you're only here to watch this for your sun sign, please go look at your moon and your rising, because you don't even know what kind of Sag you are. I know I'm a Sag with some Taurus sun and some Pisces in my moon, so I know what kind of Sag I am. So please, before you start watching this just for your sun sign, which is just your personality, y'all, it's time for you to look up the rest of your natal chart. So Saggies, I'm here with your reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're clicking here for the first time, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving it a shot over here at Ten of Cups Tarot. And if you are my ride or die, thank you so much. 1,000 thank yous for following and always clicking here. Sagittarius, we're looking at the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's figure it out. What's coming up for Saggy in the week ahead? This is a general reading. It may or may not be your reading. It is general energies. Wow. I'm just saying, that's a lot of strong energy here. Look at that. We have a cycle closing. Not only a cycle, but there is a whole ass chapter that's closing here. And it's going to open you up to a new beginning that you wouldn't have had otherwise if you didn't make the decision to close the chapter. We have the Judgment card here, which means for you, and I know you don't want to hear it, Sag, but the truth of the matter is that someone from the past is coming back, or you're getting a second shot at something, or someone's getting a second shot at you. Yes, this is reconciliation. Yes, this is taking it on the chin and realizing your part in the whole situation. And for some of you, you're going to get up in the comments and say, I'm not, if this isn't your reading, it's not your reading. It's okay. If you don't want the past person, we don't need to know. Just click on the X and keep moving. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. What I do see here and what the energies are telling me is that we have the Knight of Swords. I feel as though you are charging quickly toward a situation that you want to end. It's a cycle of pain or silence. It's a cycle where you've been hurt over and over and over again. Each one of those swords represents a lesson, right? It represents you allowed someone to take advantage of you over and over and over again. Or you allowed yourself to get stuck in the Eight of Swords, to get stuck in the Nine of Swords. And now you've decided you're closing this chapter. No more getting hurt. No more am I going to get hurt. I'm just going to close the chapter. In fact, I'm just going to close that chapter, burn the book, put it in a hole in the backyard and cover it over with soil. You know what I mean? This is like, then you grab a new book and you start to write again. And I feel like you're going to be moving forward in a way that is very permanent, because this is fixed sign energy, right? This is Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. This is fixed sign energy. This is, I've got a line in the sand. I'm now going to end all this and I'm not going to look back. I'm done. So we have the Page of Coins, and the Page of Coins is the beginning of something that is about to bloom, that's new in this 3D world. And I feel as though something is going to begin again only because you've learned the lesson, you've gone through the karmic lesson, you've closed this, and you've decided that you're just going to do it quickly because it is going to be painful. The Ten of Swords is the end of deception. It's like the last sword in your back. Somebody deceived you. You're tired of people lying to you. You're no longer listening to that crap. And yeah, it hurt. It's painful, but you've decided that you're never going to let that happen again. You're moving forward, and for some of you in the future, you're about to have a reconciliation or to see somebody again. Now, the Major Arcana, like the Judgment card, you can't change that. The World card, you cannot change that. What you can't change is that it's coming at you. The only thing that you can do is either react or respond, and those are two very different things. You can choose to put your head down and decide that you just don't want to move forward, or you can decide to begin again, Page of Coins, and begin the learning process again, because the pages are young, and the young pages are the ones that are more open to the lessons, because it's like the world has not written on the slate of who they are just yet, and this person still has the optimism of someone who's younger. Yeah. And as we get older, we learn lessons and we learn things, but this person is open to it all. Whoever the page energy is. There it is. It's in your reading now. For some of you, you're closing a chapter on an old situation where you weren't treated very well. This could be you. You could be the Queen of Wands, and you're like, it's all about me now. I'm not worrying about anybody. Because when I see the Queen of Wands in the reverse, she is kind of, the pendulum is here, she's swinging to the other side, right? It's like, I was hurt all the time, and now I'm coming to the other side. It's like way out of whack, right? First of all, you were letting everybody hurt you. Now you're like, keep away. Don't you dare come forward, because I'm all about me right now, and I'm not about you, and I will take what I want, and I don't care if you like it. This is unapologetic, I feel. This energy here feels to me like it's unapologetic Saggy energy. And with the Knight of Swords, I feel like you come to this conclusion really quickly that you're way beyond done getting hurt from people. I feel like Judgment is here because there is going to be some sort of a resurrection or reconciliation. It could be with a person. You could be going back to an old job. You could be buying a car that used to be yours. I don't know what the situation is for you, but there is something that is familiar to you that is coming back round. And the Judgment card is also about you being judged or others judging you, taking your part and being accountable for the way that you acted or the things that you did. And it really could just be an accountability, a re-accountability to yourself. We have the Four of Coins. I feel like you're closing this chapter, and I feel like it's almost like it's internal. It's like, fine, I learned my lesson. I've got the karma. Yeah, I'm going to learn from the karmic lessons or the karmic relationship or the job that never served me or the place that always hurt me or the person that always had harsh words for me. I'm cutting them out. I'm done. And I'm going to move forward in a way I don't have to tell anybody. And that's the thing, y'all. You don't have to monologue whatever you're doing in your life. We're in this place of social media where everybody thinks they got to monologue their thoughts. You don't have to put everything on social media. You can keep it to yourself. You can keep it under wraps and do your own thing and move forward and have this new start here. We have 5 Pentacles. I feel like you had been feeling disconnected from yourself. The page holds 1 pentacle and there is 4 pentacles here. I feel like the disconnection here was, I feel like you were lying to yourself about the situation that you were in. Maybe for some of you, it could be a relationship or a job, but I feel like you were lying to yourself about not needing to move forward, not needing to leave someone, something, a situation, a job, you know, an old house, whatever it is in the past, and you needed to start forward fresh. We have the Judgment card and the World card. They follow each other in the major arcana, right? All right, Saggies, that's great energy. I can tell, and I mean, I see the views, y'all. My Saggies are paying attention more and more, and I think it's because of that we end up with all this great energy here. And to be honest, if it's not a lot of energy, I don't get a lot of channeling, but this energy seems really charged to me. The energy that I'm reading in here right now seems very, very charged. And I feel it's because you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done here. I'm done with listening to people. I'm done with the harsh words they used on me, the things they told me I should be, the person they told me I should be. Now it's time for me to keep it under my hat and move forward and not tell anybody that I was feeling disconnected from myself, and that's why I was listening to the words of others. And if you are feeling disconnected from yourself and you are asking the opinions from others all the time, instead of making your own decisions, that is what you're doing. You're breaking your own heart. Keep it under wraps. You don't have to monologue everything. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Star here. I feel like you were about to be, if you're not already, connected to someone who you're very passionate about. It could be someone, it could be a situation, but I feel like whatever is going on, the passion that you're feeling in this renewal of healing and hope, and it really is beautiful energy. The Ace of Wands and the Star is like, I'm healing and I'm beginning to kind of pull back the layers of who I am. It's like a reconciliation with self. It's like you're going back to the old you, the person that you were before everybody gave their opinion and told you what you should be or who you should be. You're now kind of coming back full circle to who you actually were. And you're doing it non-apologetically, which I love. which really is all about Sagittarius, right? It's like you're just going to move forward, and people can think what they're going to think. And for some of you, you've just decided that you're just going to cut away the people who just don't agree with you, because you have a path to follow, and the path you have to follow has nothing to do with them. The Ace of Wands and the Star is having hope about passion again, having a hope about things that you're passionate about, people you're passionate about, situations or jobs you're passionate about. The Judgment card is, yeah, I'm looking at it a second time. I'm taking my responsibility. I'm taking my accountability. And that's why you're going to be able to move forward in hope. I feel like you don't need to monologue at all. And as you move forward, I feel like you're going to feel more and more connected to self. I feel like you've been waiting. And what I think you've been waiting for is to make a decision that is yours and yours alone. I feel like you're connected, better connected to yourself, better connected to the universe. The Star is the card of Aquarius, and I feel like it is fixed energy, and it's like, you know what? I've got to stop listening to all of the other crap. It's time to connect to me and have hope. And it's time to do things that I don't have to explain to everyone else. Sag, look at that bossed up energy. Yeah, and it's going to lead you to your Nine of Cups. It's going to lead you to wish fulfillment. It's going to lead you to balance. It's going to lead you to reciprocity. Holding back and not running straight for the fire. The Three of Wands is about, sitting there for a moment, waiting for the ships to come in, being patient, not running at the fire constantly, just kind of scattering your energy everywhere and hoping that something lands. I really think that if you wait on a situation that you're passionate about, we've got 3 and 1 is 4, on a situation you're passionate about that could be about a relationship, it could be just about getting balance or just balancing your passionate energy. I feel whatever it is going to end up giving you your 9 of Cups. I feel like you're well on your way to maybe possibly a soulmate. Possibly you're going home. Possibly you're going to feel like home. You're finally going to feel like you're happy in your own skin. And that's really beautiful. I just want to clarify this page of Pentacles here to see what's coming up in the future here. In the near future, I feel. Something you've been waiting for a long time, or this feeling or this hope, this reconciliation for some of you. Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the 10 of Cups. Emotional happiness. For some of you, it's going to be that whatever it is that you are beginning, brand new, the material abundance that you are thinking on or working on is going to come quickly, the Knight of Wands. The Emperor, for some of you, means that you're taking charge of your happiness now. You are in charge of your happiness. You're not leaving it up to anyone else. You're not asking anyone about their opinion. You are making decisions based on what you know. You could be the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries, of course, but this energy is really just an energy. You can be any sign and be the Emperor, the one taking charge, the one where it's all on you, the one who's making the decisions for the many and not the one who is like making decisions for a family, perhaps. Right? We have the 10 of Cups, and I feel like by taking charge, you are taking charge of your own happiness here. For some of you, you do have an Emperor that is waiting in the future. I feel like when you decided to close this chapter, take accountability, and actually decide to work in the cycle of hope and connection and healing, that opens the door for you to be able to share with someone, and who's waiting at the end of that rainbow is not really a pot of gold. It is an Emperor. It could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be. It could be someone who holds their own business, has their own business, someone that has it all on them, but someone who's also looking to be in control of their own happiness or in control of bringing happiness to their family. We have the 6 of Cups. That is someone that you already know intuitively. I'm not saying that you know this person in their meat suit that they came to this earth in. It could be in a past life. This could be someone who has been in your energy for a while, but you just never noticed them before. You never really noticed their energy. Why? Because you weren't awake. And what's woken you up here is the Judgment card and the World card. And now your energy is different. And now you're going to start to feel people coming at you before you see them coming at you. I'm proud of you. This Queen of Wands, I think, was the game changer for you, Sag. I feel like you just decided enough was enough. Yeah, it's time for you to take hold of your own happiness, right? And for some of you, that's exactly what this reading is about. What great freaking energy. What a great reading. If you're interested in a private reading based on this or any other questions that you have, please look down below. There is a yellow dot. Follow that over to Wizio. I still have a few spots left available there, and I am getting through those. Those of you who are waiting on readings, please know that those are coming up later today. I'm going to go for now. Love you all. Love you, Sag. Bye-bye.